What are the lessons that Russians learned from this massive redistribution of wealth? We in Russia were given free education, free medicine, bad but free, equal pay, small but equal, and equal pensions that you positively cannot live on. However, several unimportant things were taken from us, such as the right to travel abroad, because the government didn't want the people to see that life abroad is better. A right to express our opinions, because people would learn that most are not happy under socialism. A right to keep the fruits of our own labor, because socialists had to feed an army of bloodsuckers sitting on welfare benefits and a huge army of bureaucrats. A huge army of bureaucrats, like something like Obama is trying to build here in America. Right to defend ourselves against the state, a right to elect whom we wanted to elect, a right to worship the way we wanted to worship, and many other rights and privileges that you in the United States take for granted. This was the consequence of getting things for free. Every country that attempted to build this wealth redistribution paradise ended up with a totalitarian regime, gulags, killing fields, and starvation into submission of its own population. Winston Churchill was repeatedly telling that totalitarian rule is a consequence of socialism. Under socialism, most people work for the government, but people are selfish. They want more. The legal means of getting rich are closed under true socialism. So you create a business and it's taxed up to kazoo. Everything you make, create, invent belongs to the government. If you're a compassionate liberal and think that everyone shall have the free healthcare, free education, free food, free housing, disregarding people work or not, you probably never thought about where it all comes from, only that everyone is entitled to that. However, if you're an entrepreneur, if you work hard, if you put your heart in your business, you risk everything and not getting the rewards, you start feeling that you're becoming a slave to all those waiting for your money people. Let me tell you how ordinary citizens in socialist countries start behaving when there is no legal means to make money. You speed up on a freeway and stopped by a policeman. After establishing what you did wrong and checking your documents, a trained in socialism policeman tells you his punchline. Do you want to pay the whole ticket or you want to split? The question is an invitation to give the officer half of what you would pay to the authorities, and he will not report you to the DMV and to your insurance company. Sounds like a good deal for you, right? Like everything else in socialism, you need to look deeper. You pay half of what you would pay and no rise to your insurance. The officer gets half of the fine, pays his commanding officer a portion of what he got, his boss in turn pays a portion of his to his commanding officer, and so on up to the minister or maybe to the president. Now, officer not only highly motivated to stop you and get your money, but if he will not deliver to his superiors, he will not be working in the force because he is not paying up the chain. So, what do you think he will do? He will go out and stop you even if you are a perfect driver. He needs money, and if he will not deliver, he will be fired. Now, do you like it? Under socialism, life is quite expensive. Believe me, I lived over there almost half of my life.